Channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss how to sell a house that is in a damaged house or a house that needs repairs in the Jacksonville, Florida area. Look, if you have a house that is in disarray or needs major repairs, roofs caving in, there's leaks, it needs to be replumbed, there's no reason to fret. There's still a way that you can sell the house without you actually having to make all the necessary repairs. So if you need to sell a house in Jacksonville, Florida, today's video, or the Northeast Florida area in general, today's video will definitely be for you. And this also applies to anywhere in the country. I mean, if you're watching from somewhere else, this will also apply to you. My name is Adam Nimick. I am specialized in buying properties, distressed properties for cash. We can do it fast, easy. I mean, it's super simple process. But anyway, today's video, we're discussing on how to sell a damaged house or a house that needs repairs. So in order to sell a house that needs repairs or a damaged house in Jacksonville, Florida, you really need to get the house in front of the right buyers. Typically in a situation like this, the right buyers are actually going to be an investor. Most people that are coming in looking for houses that want to buy them, a lot of them want them fixed up already, so they want, they don't want to come in and have to deal with a whole new project. They're looking for something move-in ready the day that they come in. All right, so the first and most obvious option would be just to fix it. If it needs repairs, just go ahead and fix it, do all the necessary repairs. This will probably be your best bet if you're really looking to be competitive on the market and you want to get top dollar. You're going to have to be in the range of all the other houses in the area that have been freshly rehabbed and are up to current standards. A lot of times people are a little uneasy about this because they don't want to dump a bunch of money into the house without any guarantee of returns. But if you're looking for top of the market, top dollar, this is going to be your best bet. I would highly suggest doing this. So the next option would just be to list the property as is, as it sits. Don't make any other repairs. Price it accordingly, obviously, for what the repairs are or what the repairs that are needed. Only problem with this, or the downfall of this, is a lot of times buyers nowadays, if they're not wanting to take on a fixer-upper or to fix and flip, it's hard to get attention on it. I mean, they flip through the first couple of pictures and see all the repairs that are going to be made, and a lot of times they're kind of put off by it. But it's still an option for you to consider. I mean, I would highly suggest pricing it accordingly, and if you don't get any action on it, you can kind of just assume that most of those buyers are looking for retail. And the last option, and probably the easiest and the fastest option, is just to sell to an investor like myself or somebody in your local market who buys houses for cash. A lot of times in our particular situation, and if you're watching this, if you're selling to an investor, you should definitely they should be doing this. We buy the property as is. We don't require you to make any repairs on the property. We pay cash so that we don't have to get any mortgages or any loans out on the property. So super easy process, saves you a ton of money on repairs, and I mean, you can get rid of the house fast and move on with your life. So those are just a few of your options. A couple of questions that I personally would suggest asking yourself or just running through in your own head is, number one, do you have the time to fix the property up? And if you do you have the money to do it? If you do, if you have the time on your hands and you have the money, as much as I want to buy your house, I would personally suggest doing that. Fix the house up, put it on the market, and wait for somebody to come along and give you the right offer for the house or give you exactly what you want for the house. If you do not have the time and you do not have the money, you may want to figure out what your ideal buyer is going to be before you list it. A lot of times, companies like myself who buy houses for cash will likely be your ideal buyer. We come in, we can buy the property as it sits. We don't ask for you to make any repairs. You can leave the house literally as it sits. If it's full of stuff, you can leave all your stuff, take what you want, and move on. We also pay cash, so we don't have to jump through hoops. We don't have to get any mortgages. We don't have to, there's no lenders involved. Also, we can close on your timeline. A lot of times when you fix your property up and you list it, it's kind of a gamble. You're not really selling your house. You're actually waiting for it to sell. So you can't really plan until you get rid of it. The benefit of going with somebody like ourselves is we can actually give you a closing date. You can tell us when you want to close and we can make it happen on your timeline. So anyway, these are just a couple of things that, you may want to look for. If you have any questions related to any of this, please feel free to reach out to us. Would really do you good to at least speak to somebody who buys houses for cash and explore all your options. I mean, it's 2020 right now. You do not have to go with a realtor. I promise you that there's ways to get your house sold without doing all that, especially if the house needs repairs. The buyer pool for people that are looking for houses that need repairs is super small. So it's a niche buyer. You need to look for somebody specific that buys houses for cash, buys them as is. So if you have any questions or you want to discuss anything with me, I am more than happy to get on the phone with you for a quick 5-minute call just to give you my advice or my opinion on the situation and let you make your own decisions from there. And if you would like to speak with us or you'd like to hear our offer on your house, please feel free to reach out. I will put all of our info below. I can make you an offer. I mean, if you like it, great, we can move forward. And if not, listen, I get it. We cannot buy every single house, although we want to. We just cannot buy every single house that we put an offer in, so we totally understand if it doesn't work for you. I hope this video added some sort of value to you. If it did, please give us a thumbs up. And like I said, if you want to reach out to us, there is a link below to our website. Please just reach out and we will be in touch. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.